Alright, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Dudecast. I believe this is episode 10 of the Dudecast. Still have yet to be on Spotify. My I actually tried to see if I could maybe upload this podcast series to Spotify, but it never actually worked. So, um, plus I didn't even know how to do it. So like I just kind of gave up on like trying to do that because I think I think what it is that you need Spotify Premium, I think, in order to like start uploading stuff to Spotify. I think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure. Um so yeah, with that out of the way, sorry I had to like blow my screen off real quick. There was a hair on it. So yeah, anyway, with that being said, let's look and predict let's look at and predict the Bears 2021 to 2022 schedule for this upcoming NFL season. So, as you all know, if it hasn't been established previously, big fan of the Bears, big fan of any Illinois team, whether it's the Bears, Cubs, Illini, Northwestern Wildcats, all that. I know you could say like the Blackhawks, Bulls, but like I don't really watch basketball and I don't watch hockey. So, I like the Bulls, although I don't really watch basketball. So like I kind of tolerate the Bulls, even though they're trash at the moment. I do not watch hockey at all. So like, my buddy Caleb or like Coasty, which he's gonna be in that movie that I announced yesterday or a day ago, according to YouTube. It says it a day ago. He watches every sport, including hockey. So like he knows everything about like every sport. I just know everything about like football and like a little bit of baseball because those are the two that I watch the most out of like all the sports is football and baseball. I'll watch a basketball game every now and then, but like it's mainly just those main two. So yeah. Anyway, with that being said, so yeah, we're going to be looking at the Bears schedule. We're going to be predicting wins, losses, maybe ties, and just predicting their final record. So yeah, let's start off with week 1, September 12th at 7:20 p.m. We've got the Bears versus the Rams. We got the Bears at the Rams. Where is this at? Is it in Chicago or is it in Los Angeles? I am not entirely... Oh, shit. There goes my thing. Hold on. I screwed up. My thing. Hold on. So the first game we got is a away game against Los Angeles, the Rams. It's a primetime game. This is a definite loss. This is I believe this season's going to be a Matthew Stafford revenge tour, if you will. Because, Matthew Stafford, or I guess Matt Stafford, whatever, Matt Stafford, just a hell of a quarterback. But the problem was that he's a hell of a quarterback he was a hell of a quarterback on a terrible team in the Detroit Lions, right? So now he's on a playoff team in the Rams. And again, Stafford is a elite quarterback and doesn't get nearly enough praise as he should. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a loss. Do I think it's going to be a blowout? I think the defense will give them a game, and plus I think it's going to be a while before Stafford really comes into that offense for Los Angeles, because it's new territory for him. All he knows is Detroit, so now he's with Los Angeles. I think this game is going to be a very defensive game. I think because the Bears defense, granted, it's got some loose ends now. Granted, but it still holds up when it needs to, I think. And so with that being said, I think this game is going to be very defensive because while Chicago's defense isn't as good as it was a couple of years ago, it's still pretty good. It still carries the team. By far, it still carries the team. And then you got the Rams. The Rams defense is also really good. So you got two really good defenses and one possibly good offense in also Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, that's where that good offense is. In case if you thought I said something different, Los Angeles is the one with the good offense. I don't know if their offense is going to be great right away because again, Stafford, new coat of paint, fish out of water. It could take him a while to get used to it. Kind of like with Brady in Tampa Bay. Took him a while to get used to it, but once he got used to it, they were scary. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a loss against the Rams. So we start off the season 0-1, which is normal. These past couple of years, we've started off the season 0-1, except for last year. We started off 1-0 when the Lions choked against us. Anyway, so yeah, that's a loss to the Rams, 0-1. And then, so on September 19th at 12 o'clock p.m., week 2, we got the Cincinnati Bengals at home. So the Bears are at home taking on Cincinnati Bengals with a healthy Joe Burrow. This could either be a good game or it could be a blowout. I don't think it's going to be a blowout because it's Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton will be our starter unless he gets hurt in week 1. And then it's Justin Fields. But I'm sure it'll probably be Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton taking on the Bengals for a second time. I don't think the Bears can lose this one. Because the Bengals, they're up and coming, I think. They're up and coming. They got to work on that O-line because that O-line got Joe Burrow hurt for the rest of the season last year. So I think our defense is going to give them problems for sure. Our defense is going to be the better defense between the two teams. And plus, it's a young Joe Burrow versus an experienced Andy Dalton, which I know people give Andy Dalton shit all the time, but I think he can beat Joe Burrow. I think the Bears win this one easily. Okay, well maybe not easily. I think this is going to be one of those games where on paper it looks like an easy win, but then in reality it's like way closer than it should be. Kind of like that Giants game last year when it looked like an easy win, but we barely escaped with it, So yeah, I think this one's going to be close as well. It's either going to be close or a blowout, one of the two, but I think the Bears will win this one. They'll win it in Chicago, so that's 1-1. So now we go to week 3. And this ought to be an interesting game. I'm interested to see this. Because I don't think we're going to win this one. So week 3, September 26th, 12 o'clock p.m. at the Browns. Bears are facing the Browns at home. This is an interesting game. I will say that. This is an interesting game on paper, I will say. Do I think this game is going to be a blowout? No, but I think the Browns can easily win this one, I think. Again, our defense going to give them trouble. But they got Nick Chubb, who's fucking elite at the moment. Nick Chubb is so good. Yeah, I don't see us beating the Browns unless if, it's a very, very close game and we just outplay them and we, barely escape with this one. But I don't see us beating the Browns, which is weird because I never thought I'd say that in a million years. But, yeah, I don't see us beating the Browns. I see the Browns beating the Bears in I think it'll be a good game. Not a blowout, not 40-20, nothing like that. I think this will be one of those games where it's 24-18. I'll say that 24-18. One of those games. So yeah, I think that's going to be a loss to the Browns. So that's 1-2 on the season, and then we move on to week 4, and that's against the Lions. I think uh, people are expecting Detroit. Well, okay, wait, hold on. October 3rd, 12 o'clock p.m. It's the Bears versus the Lions at home. So, okay, let me just say this, okay? I know we choked like horribly against Detroit. I watched that game in my room. I watched that game against Detroit where we choked and we lost to the Lions. And I remember just being so pissed, so angry. I was so angry for the rest of the day. I was just so angry. But I think I've heard a lot of people say that the Lions are going to get the number 1 draft pick this year. And I'm not entirely sure if they will, but I don't think they're going to be that great either. I can see us winning this one as well. I think we have potential to sweep Detroit. I think we're going to sweep Detroit because I don't think Detroit's going to be that good this year. I mean, they got Jared Goff. Jared Goff's good, but like, I don't know, man. I don't see Detroit being that good. I think this one's going to be another close one because it's Jared Goff. Jared Goff's pretty good. Is he the greatest? No, but I think he's pretty decent. It'll be a game, but I think the Bears can win this one. So 2-2 on the season so far. A reminder, you're listening to the Dudecast live on YouTube. It's not actually live, but you're listening to it. And if you're enjoying this podcast so far, let me turn this really copyrighted music down. If you're enjoying the Dudecast on YouTube, make sure to give it a like if you're enjoying it so far. Maybe subscribe even. Anyways, back to the predictions. All right, so week 5, October 10th, 3:05 p.m., Chicago goes off against the Raiders, Las Vegas. And it's at Vegas, so it's an away game. So this is I remember we lost to them a couple of years ago. That was a shock. That was a shock. That was a shocking loss. I was not expecting to lose that game, but we did. So I think, I don't know, the Raiders are a weird team. They're either a hit or miss. Like, one minute they're like red hot, and then they'll lose like 3 straight games. Like, it's just they're very, especially these past couple of years, they've just been like a really hot and cold team and just very inconsistent. It's just, I mean, they had like didn't they have like a mid-season collapse last year? I think they did. They had like a mid-season collapse. Then again, so did we. We also had a mid-season collapse, which was not remotely fun. So yeah, who comes out with the W on this one? I think that this one's a toss-up. I think this one can go either way, to be honest. Like, this is a tough pick. But I'm gonna go with a strong hunch and say that we beat the Raiders by the skin of our teeth. I think we beat the Raiders by a field goal. I don't know. It's one of those games where, like, you don't know what kind of Raiders you're gonna get. You don't know if you're gonna get the Raiders that are red hot or ice cold. You don't know. You don't know. They're unpredictable. They have been for like the past couple of years. They've just been unpredictable. But I think I'm going to go with my gut, with what my gut is telling me, and my gut is telling me that Chicago is going to find a way to win this one. It's not going to be an easy one, but I think they can find a way to win it. So yeah, that makes us now 3-2 on the season so far. Week 6, October 17th, 12 o'clock p.m. This is a big game. Packers at Bears. So this is a home game, Soldier Field. against those damn Packers. God, I hate the Packers so much. I hate the Packers with a passion. Like, I can't think. I mean, I used to hate the Patriots back when they were in their dynasty era, but I think that era's sort of come to an end now. But those damn Packers. Besides the Patriots, I have not disliked a team so much than the Green Bay Packers. I mean, the Cowboys are up there. The Cowboys are definitely up there. But the Packers, I fucking hate playing against Green Bay. I hate Green Bay with a fucking passion. And they're going to beat us again. Well, I think it depends on who's their quarterback. Is it going to be Aaron Rodgers or is it going to be Jordan Love? Because if it's Aaron Rodgers, that's a guaranteed loss. If it's Jordan Love, that's a toss-up. Because it's Andy Dalton versus Jordan Love. Then that is if Andy Dalton is not injured by then. But if Andy Dalton's still the starter, it's going to be Andy Dalton and Jordan Love. Or in an interesting situation, if Dalton were to get hurt midway through the season, say he gets hurt in that Raiders game, and tears his ACL in the Vegas game, so Justin Fields has to come in. And the first game he comes in against is Green Bay. Wouldn't that be something? That would be a lot of pressure on his heels. Not only are you coming in as the new possible star of your team, but you're coming in against your team's biggest rival, biggest, most hated enemy in all of football, the Green Bay Packers. It could be Jordan Love versus Justin Fields. That is a possibility. But I think it's going to be Andy Dalton versus either Jordan Love or Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what's going on with Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if he's staying. I don't know if he's leaving. I don't know. I don't know what the situation is with Aaron Rodgers at the moment. But it doesn't sound very good for Green Bay fans. For Chicago fans, that's something that we've been wanting to hear for a long fucking time now. That is something that we have been wanting to hear for a long time. But I think the Bears will lose this one against the Packers because, it's the Bears. They can never beat the Packers. Packers will forever be a stepping stone for Chicago until Chicago is legit, which who knows when that'll fucking be. So I think that's an L against the Packers. That makes us 3-3. Not off to the greatest of starts, but not a bad start either. 3-3 on the season. And it's about to get worse. So we got up next on week 7, October 24th, 3:25 p.m. at Tampa Bay. Buccaneers, Super Bowl champs, Tom Brady. We got lucky and beat Tom once. We're not going to beat Tom Brady again. Super Bowl champion Tom Brady. We got lucky and played them. Like, when did we play them? Last year. When did we play them? We played them, like, week 5, I think? I think it was week 5. Because after we lost to the Colts, we were 3-1. And then we played Carolina, beat them, and then it was Tampa Bay. Or was that week 6? I think it was week 6, because I think week 7 is when everything sort of fell apart. I don't know. But we got Tampa Bay. We're gonna lose this one too. we're gonna lose this one too. It's Tom Brady. We got lucky, beat him once. I think that was just a luck thing. We're not gonna beat Tom Brady, or who knows? Maybe we will. I don't know. But I got Chicago losing this one as well. I think it'll still be a relatively close game. It'll be a slugfest, or not slugfest. It'll be a sloppy game, I think. But yeah, we're not going to win this one either. So that's 3-4 now on the season, and then it gets even worse. 49ers. 49ers for week 8, October 31st, 12 o'clock p.m. It's at home. Bears versus 49ers at home. On Halloween. That's a Halloween game. That's cool. But depending on where the 49ers are at this time, because last year they were injured to all hell. That's why they were not that great last year. A lot of people are saying that they are going to be scary now that they're healthy and at 100%. I don't know. I truly don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see how they do this season to start off the season. Because if they have a good record, they're probably going to kick our ass too. I'm predicting we lose this one against San Fran as well. So 3-5 now, have now lost 3 straight now. So week 9, November 8th, 7:15 p.m. It's a primetime game. It's in Pittsburgh against the Steelers. Now, here's a shocking one for you. Not gonna lie, I kind of see Chicago winning this specific game. I don't know why. It's this game in particular. I don't know what it is about this game in particular, but I just kind of see us winning this one. I don't know what it is. Like, I think every year we get that one big game where we upset a team. Like last year we upset the Buccaneers. No one was expecting that. I think this could be the repeat of the Tampa game, but with Pittsburgh instead of Tampa Bay. But I think the Bears, I don't know, like Pittsburgh's offense is not that great, with an aging Ben Roethlisberger. So like I can see us possibly pulling up an upset here. That's what I think. I think that it could very well be an upset, I think. It's going to be a very defensive-heavy game because there's 2 phenomenal defenses going up against each other. Pittsburgh, say what you will about their offense, their defense is incredible. It's really good. Except it wasn't that good in the playoffs when they played against the Browns and got absolutely smacked by the Browns. But yeah, I think we can sneak this one out and get the upset. So I say Bears win this one against Pittsburgh. So that's 4-5 now on the season. Week 10 against the Ravens. Oh God. Here we go. Another defensive clash. Ravens defense is really good. Bears defense is really good. November 21st, 12 o'clock p.m. Week 10 against the Baltimore Ravens. I do not see us winning this one unless we can pull a possible other upset and like get 2 upsets in a row against Pittsburgh and Baltimore. That would be cool. But I think Lamar's going to have trouble in this game, I think. But I think he's definitely going to get some runs. He's definitely going to get some runs in on that defense because I don't know how the run defense is going to be this year. Hopefully better than last year, hopefully. But I don't see us I can't see us winning against Lamar Jackson. I mean, I can kind of see it, but not really, So I'll just put that as a loss. So 4-6 now on the year. So then we got week 11 against the Lions at Detroit. I see us winning that one. And that would make us 5-6. Yeah, 5-6, I think. Yeah, that make us 5-6. Okay, Joe. So this is going on for pretty long. So let me just kind of speed run this real quick. So Week 12, December 5th against Arizona. It's at Chicago. I think Arizona beats us because they got J.J. Watt. It's going to be a defensive game again. There's a lot of defensive games this year. I see Arizona winning that one, so that's 5-7. Yeah, 5-7. Bears versus Packers. Packers gonna win that one again. So that's 5-8. Against the Vikings, I can see us losing against the Vikings. That's 5-9. Seahawks, 5-10. And then we get to the 2022 games. So you got Giants. I can see us beating the Giants. Maybe depending on how the Giants are that year, I can see us beating them. So that's 6-10. And then January 9th, my birthday. Bears are at the Vikings. The Vikings are gonna probably win this one again, or maybe we'll squeak one out, and then we'll go 7-10. I think we'll trade with the Vikings this year again. I'll say they beat them in the last game of the year because the Vikings will probably be in the playoffs and they don't care about losing at that point. So I think the Bears will get a victory on my birthday and we'll go 7-10. Yeah. So my final schedule prediction is that the Bears are gonna finish 7-10. That is my prediction. Again, I could be horribly wrong. And they could tank this year for all I know. I don't think they're going to tank. I think we can get more than 5 wins. As a matter of fact, I think we can get more than 4 wins. More than 4 wins, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see us doing super well this year. Again, maybe we'll see with Justin Fields. We'll see what happens there. As for when I see Justin Fields coming in, I see Justin Fields coming in if Andy Dalton gets hurt, which I don't think. I think Andy Dalton's going to be relatively healthy this year. I think he's going to have a better year in Chicago than he did in Dallas. That's what I'm predicting. I don't think he's going to do great, but I think that he's going to do a little better because he's got a better O-line than he did in Dallas. So, plus he's got fucking Allen Robinson as one of his wide receivers. So, I mean, we'll see. Be cool if we saw Jalen Hurts, Jesus Christ. Justin Fields. It'd be cool if we saw Justin Fields and Lamar Jackson get into a sprint contest in their game. I don't fucking know. But yeah. So 7-10, that's my final prediction for the season. Again, I could be wrong. We'll just have to wait and see come September. So yeah, hopefully thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast. And as always, I will see you guys later in the next video. And that movie we'll be filming here in the next couple weeks. So get excited about that. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And as always, thank you guys so much for listening. I'll see you guys later.